Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to what we're going to plan is the full week of February. Why do I have this page open? Because I just did this. So we're planning for actually February 6th through the 12th. This is what I should have had open. It's okay. We all do this. And I want to show the mistakes. That's what I want to show. Was it really a mistake? It is what it... I don't like to categorize it as a mistake. That's what felt right. So, yeah. 6th through the 12th. Last week, the Super Bowl was mislabeled, so it is coming up this weekend. And I think I talked about it. I don't really watch. So, for those who do enjoy, we are going to continue some of our Valentine's themes. I'm going to use some more of these that I have left. I'll probably use some different ones and sprinkle in some of these. And I also found these. I might sprinkle in. Who knows? It'll be fun. This last week, it is Friday right now, and Groundhog Day was yesterday. And I was thinking about watching the movie, but I didn't. So I have been sleeping. Oh, I drank. So yesterday, it caught up to me. I have bouts of labyrinthitis, which is like vertigo. And it's when the inner ear gets kind of like inflamed. Well, not inflamed. What's it called? Inflammation. I guess that is inflammation. Does inflamed and had some fluid in there, and I got up okay, but I'm like, why am I kind of lightheaded? Because usually maybe that's a blood pressure thing, and I'm like, I should be good with that. And then I did some things in the morning, sat down, and then when I got up again, I was like leaning to one side. So that means I have to intake my water, and I haven't felt that for a while. It sneaks up on you, especially if my son had a cold last week and I might have still been fighting it off, and my ear tubes don't drain well since I've had so many ear infections. So it's a combination of all that. One of the many chronic things that I deal with. So yesterday I was kind of just staying in bed. I couldn't run around and do stuff, but by midday, after like drinking a ton of water, I did get better. So my water yesterday was really good. But yeah, I think it kind of snuck up on me here. But it's kind of like a slow thing. And then, yeah, if they're not draining, that kind of thing. So I have not been able to get back to my videos this week, but I've been doing a whole bunch of, it's kind of like a yearly forecasting. I reset for this week for February. And as I mentioned in my last episode video, that I was doing a lot. I was excited to kind of roll over and apply January's template to February. I probably went a little overboard with that, as in I also did like March and was forecasting through June, which is kind of an important time for us in some of our goals. And yeah, I'm just thinking, I saw this here just now and I realized I have not explained what this is. So this morning when my son was getting ready for school, he said he found this, and I kind of wondered where one of these was. It's kind of like a little wooden Christmas tree, and there were a couple missing ones. So I thought, hey, they could hang out with us here. And yes, new candle, patty wax, I guess. Oh, there's a margarita recipe. So, I bought this a while back, and it was for a gift. This is kind of funny. It was a gift for my mom, and then she went and bought me the same exact candle. I'm sorry, not same exact. That is not true. Is this cutting? Hi. There we go. The same exact scent. So these are Orange Blossom. She got me, let me get it real quick because it is kind of funny. She got me, and I was going to give it to her for Christmas. So she got this one, and they smell the same. No, this was a little bit more fresh, actually. I kind of like that. This one's a bit more sweet. There's a lot more sweetness to it. It's probably the most expensive candle I've bought. This one was practically $40 there. Yeah. But it was going to be a gift, right? And then I ended up giving her a bunch of other things. And yeah, could I have kept this around and like given it to her later? I have other gifts I want to give her. So, and I kept looking at this going, I don't know if she would like it, because it's also not only the scent. I think she likes the scent, but you can kind of reuse this tumbler afterwards, and it's not really her style. It's kind of like blown glass, but I think I would use it. So that's my reasoning. And there, if you want a margarita recipe, I don't drink, so there you go. Enjoy. Let's enjoy this candle. I do like the scent. It's definitely a very different scent from what I was using. And I think it's going to, bring a very different feeling to February. And I did kind of like thinking about, let's put this right, nudge him right there. Him, her, they, I'm not sure. They have not told me. Having like a different candle each month, I think is kind of a cool thing to go, okay, so there's something to having like rituals and coming back to the same ritual all the time, and having like, going, okay, this scent reminds me to do this, but candles will get used up, right? So we can't always have the same candles around. So having it around for a month kind of feels like something to try. So that's what I'm doing. I am filming right now. I got our order in. So yeah, this was good. What else can I check off? Did a Target run yesterday, part of my weekly, as I realized during my February reset that I am shopping weekly. I just wasn't calling it that because I do like big shopping and little shopping. So there's this little fly flying around. I didn't realize I was doing it. Yeah. So I am on this like weekly schedule, but it just depends how much that week. Sometimes they're big and sometimes they're small, and I'm okay with that. I kept searching for a year. If you heard me in my last reset, was like, I thought I wasn't doing that. I thought because my brain can't really I can't just plan a week. I just can't. I need backups. That's just me. I need backups, and I'm okay with that. So yeah. I'm getting really close on finishing up the taxes. Oh, I did order some Flonase and a toothbrush today. So those are on the way. And then there's other vitamins I want to order this weekend. I did take my blood pressure here, and I want to do it again today. So I didn't get to the videos website or the mixer. So what happened was, it was more important to get all the money set and looking forward, because there's other people involved and long-term kind of planning for all that. And so having a really solid plan now I can this next week go back to all my business stuff. It was fine to take I was really into it because I filmed my reset here, which really did help to have it closer to the end of the month. but it just spilled out into a few days. And so now I can kind of go, okay, we are back to the everyday. And yeah, it feels good. It feels good. And my son's having a good week. Oh, since the last time we talked, we went to the cat cafe. And it was wonderful. It was a beautiful day out. We had a great time. A lot of people did show up because when you buy tickets to this one, there's like we had 4 and then there was like, I think a total of 12 could go in, 10 or 12. So we knew there'd be other people and it was, everyone bought tickets. So, and my son was like, it's heavenly. It's heavenly. We can't have a cat. That's the thing. Unless my husband gets allergy shots, which I've heard from people can work, but that's up to him and his body and what he would want to do with that. We would really have to try that out. Like he would have to get the shots and then try it out at someone else's house with a lot of kitties and see how he does. Because I would not bring a cat into this house just crossing fingers and saying, I hope those allergy shots worked. Like, no, because we're not going to give the cat back and we're not going to like have my husband suffer. So just things to think of. And then I didn't mention. So all of these went really well. We showed up 15 minutes early to the dentist. They got it. And I said, you know what? We're here early. If you can't take us early, it's totally okay. So we settled down to be like sitting in the waiting room for 15 minutes. They called us back 3 minutes later. We were out of there by 9:30. So we had an hour to get to the next one. We get to that one early. I thought, well, maybe we could stop by it back at the house since it's close. I said, no, let's just get there. And they took us, so we were there about 10:05, and they took us right in. And so we came out, we were just getting them all done early. So if you ever find yourself early for some doctor's appointments, and you know that you can bring a book or something to do with you, just go early and see if you can because a lot of people are running late and that affects later in the day, but they might just get you in early, get in and out. I mean, that's why I like morning appointments. It's just that I'm not a morning person as to like try to think clearly in the mornings. What else? I did fill my tank. Actually, my husband did it for me because I was dizzy yesterday. I was not going to get into a car. But he filled my tank. We got our Target order. We got our Smith Brothers this morning. We're like, that's how I love to start a Friday, is like everything's stocked up. We have food plans for the weekend. Speaking of, what did we have yesterday? We had nachos yesterday. And what did we have the night before? I don't remember. And what is tonight? I don't remember. I don't keep them in here. I keep them. Let's see if I can pull my app open. I rearranged them. Oh, we had teriyaki. That's right. My husband ran out and got that. He's been a sweetheart. So we did those. What is tonight? Oh, chicken salad. Meaning a breast of chicken on greens. So, chick salad. And what else? Since I'm doing this, the tilapia. We do like a tilapia baked with tomatoes and zucchini and a little bit of lemon and salt. What else is in there? I thought there was another veggie on there. Anyway, you bake it, and so it gets kind of soupy from all the tomatoes, all the little cherry tomatoes. And I cut them because I don't want them to be hot and explode in my mouth because it hurts sometimes. So I bake them that way, and then we have like rotini that we just put it all on, and it's almost like this fish pasta kind of thing with a lot of veggies in it. It's so nice when you have like heavy things and you have like salad and that. And then we have a stroganoff here. Should we do a pizza? I put the pizza on the wrong day. That's why. We're going to do pizza in our new mixer. That's what's happening. Well, I'm glad I saw that. And I am swapping these. Yeah, and then have that down there. Okay. Yeah, so in my other digital calendar, I just have these reminders that I just move around. Because I'm we have the meals, they just don't work on certain days. Somebody like isn't in the mood, or we have like beef, and we just need a break, or we have like, we're trying to mix it up. So, oh, and then our school district, I don't know if they're even back today. I have a feeling, so the last 3 days has had no internet or access to any Google apps or anything. So that's been interesting for the kids. Yeah, so they had a late start. This was unplanned, but they had a late start here to allow the teachers to kind of make paper plans. And I'm sure those copiers were super busy. Like printouts and copiers, they were trying to print out so many things so kids would have things to do on paper. So, and I have a feeling we're going to have some homework over the weekend because my son, his dexterity in his hand to write is not great. He writes a little too big for his liking. He doesn't have a firm grip. And so writing is hard. And so we're going to see like if we need to type up some things at home and print them out, or we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, that's how our week and weekend are doing. I'll finish up the taxes. One of the things that reflecting on this week is that we're getting a good refund back so far. Relief, because we just, we paid off a lot of, as I've been talking about, medical bills, and it'll be nice to like just wipe those out. And the cat cafe was a great win. Sunny days, and then asking for support yesterday when I couldn't walk around very well. What worked, being available to help carpool. So during that late start, one of our friends, the parents both work, and she was like, hey, can you take my kids to school? And I usually don't because I'm trying to stay away from people, but also my husband usually is the one taking my son, and he was going to be in meetings. And so I was like, yeah, because we had just seen him at the cat cafe. And so having that extra time this week to be able to do that and some other things and not film. So one of the things that didn't work was like the 10 minutes better. I couldn't participate in this morning, and it's okay. I also want to find time to watch videos again, and I haven't been able to do that, but I've been allowing for more things that really mean something to me, and that to be able to help out a friend like that, to be able to do all this yearly forecasting, to know exactly where we stand and who we need to contact next, and what the numbers are each month to achieve that goal, was really important. Because when you're saving up for something big, like just in my apps, it said June, but I didn't know if that was the beginning of June or end of June. And so I had to like plug everything in to see. And on that spreadsheet that I linked to in my last episode, I'll link it to it in this episode too, because it's a spreadsheet for each month, and then all of those connect up to a yearly. So it really helped to see where in the savings goal exactly we were, because we're looking at real numbers somewhere else, and we're trying to like see how those all coincide. That's all I can say right now. What else? What didn't work? Water intake. So, and I still have I need to scan all the documents for my mom's taxes. And so I didn't have time to do that yet. Oh, and then I tried to see the comet. If anyone tried to see it, I feel like I missed my window. Like literally, The skies here in the Seattle area have been cloudy for days and days, but there was a couple days where our temp dropped to about 24 at night Fahrenheit, and those were the nights I should have looked. Like this comet that's around right now that you see every 50,000 years. It's kind of green. It's some kind of number. It's based on 2022 is in the comet name, and I believe that's because they found it last year or something. So that's my guess. Usually that's kind of how things happen. Yeah, so I tried one night, the night February 1st, that it was the closest. It was like you could see a couple little stars peeking through, but the moon was so bright and everything, and they lit up the clouds and we couldn't see anything. So I'll keep trying, but I think I missed my opportunity. That's okay. But it really reminded me, that's the thing, a lot of these things I'm tying back to childhood. Like I remember seeing Halley's Comet, and I remember I was probably about my son's age when that was happening, maybe a little younger. Maybe it was before I was double digits. And it just gave me this like warm, fuzzy feeling of, first, we may not be alone and how vast and beautiful this universe is. But also that it's something that I could tie back into that. And that's like part of the fun, that's what I want to have time for, to do and not feel overwhelmed. So lessons: take care of myself with my water, buffer time, especially when I had others involved. So when we had our cat cafe outing, I made sure that I put a lot of time around it because people were meeting here, and then we picked some people up, and then we went down there, and then we had to be there early, but not too early, and because it was cold outside, and sometimes they make you wait outside. It worked out beautifully. We sailed through. I guess another win was the doctor appointments. I'll put that here because I feel like those are 2 different weeks, but they aren't. They're the same week. And then boundaries, just overall boundaries. It's just nice to keep those in focus, and then refocus on work next week with the videos and the website. I feel like a lot of what I get distracted by with spreadsheets is done. So, and excited for a low-key week, meaning that it's the week after that I have my next infusion, and then I'm pet sitting for a while. So just but during pet sitting, I'm focusing on work and videos, watching the videos on my website and stuff too. So I feel like I'll have some opportunity to do that. In terms of actions, I realized, I didn't even get to this last week. Sometimes I go back and do those. In terms of these, so does it count that I'm low on water and then got up on water? I'll count it. I took my blood pressure once. I need to take it today and then take it Sunday. Those are my 3 times. So, where is it? So, here. And then I can report back on Monday. That would work out really well. I haven't been using music, but I have been doing MTG, and then I'm going to put the comet on here because that was just fun and memorable. And yeah, let's see if this is the right color. Oh, I got the right color. So MTG is Magic the Gathering. Their new set comes out next week, but today, this afternoon, after I get done here, in half an hour, sometimes it's a little more than that. There is a channel we like to watch that cover all of the cards and all the new stuff, so that'll be a fun thing. Actually, I'll put card review here because that'll be kind of nice to remember. So I'm going to do these, and then I'm going to put music. Well, actually, my husband was playing music. That's what it was. when I came out last weekend, yeah, since the last time, there were a couple mornings that we had an extra day off. Friday, he had off. Saturday, he was putting on some really cool jazz that it was just, I noticed it. I was like, that's really nice. Okay. We still have not gotten any word of this bill yet. Gift card. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so this is when I label something and I don't know exactly what it is. Yeah, so I got my pod done. I still want to work on those. I did my therapy. The mixer, I'm going to try this weekend, but we definitely did this. We're on top of some things here. Oh, which reminds me, I want to clean my bathroom today. Then we'll be back on, and we already did half the laundry that I typically do, which is my son's laundry. I just need to do mine. What else could I throw in there? I don't like just doing mine. I like to make it a full load. So yeah, so I feel like I could still try to get the mixer listed here because seeing next weekend. No, it's not the weekend yet. I could do it next weekend. I'll see. I'll see how I do. Yeah, so that feels good. And do I want to put the stuff here yet? Let me think. Let me see if planning this new week, if anything else comes up. And yeah, so I used a pale pink last time, but I wanted to make, I was trying to see, is this too orangey? And I think it is. I think it's kind of rusty. I'm going to try it. Do I want green? This is too pastel. Do I want some green in there? I usually only do 2. Because, like, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking there. Okay. So I like to put the darkest one on the bottom because it feels kind of grounding to me. So how has everyone's week been? That's the summary of my week. But please let me know how your week has been. I am thinking, here's a thing. Maybe I'll put a poll if I can. I don't know. But you can just write in the comments. Would you want me to do a planning live or even just a Q&A live? Because I've been thinking about doing that. I used to do Instagram lives. I just don't like it as much because it's like on a phone. I think that's what bothers me the most. I know that's kind of orangey, but we're going to go with this. Just because I like to watch, in particular, Cindy of Llama Letters. I love to watch her lives. Now she's not doing too many lives. She did one last week, I think, but she won't be doing one this week. Let's see. And it's I don't know, it's fun to like get to be able to talk to people back. That's like the biggest part. One of my good friends says when she watches these, and you know who you are, that she hasn't been in touch as much because she's like, oh, well, I know what's happening in your life. And I'm like, well, I feel like I'm talking to you right now, so I don't mind. That's okay with me. Yeah, I thought that was kind of sweet. It's like, because we are curious about one another as people. And I kind of want to should I put that in the middle or the top? I think I have some room at the top here. Put a little extra bling at the top. Yeah, sometimes she'll be in contact. She's like, oh, I haven't talked with you forever. I don't know what's happening with you. But like lately, she's like, I know exactly what's happening with you because of these videos. I'm like, hey, I'll say hi to you back. But I don't get to hear what she's up to. So, hey, if you want to message down below and let me know. No, I messaged with her last night. So we kind of got caught up. Actually, and I don't think she'll mind me sharing. She was talking about how this last week felt like the beginning of the week every single day. So that this was a Monday, but the Tuesday felt like a Monday because we didn't have school. And then the first felt like a Monday because it was the beginning of the month. And then, yeah, it totally felt that way. And then Thursday was, who knows what that was. But today does feel like Friday. So we're going with that. I think this is really pretty. I love this so far. So, I was thinking about like what to do for the weekend, and I love these hearts, but I kind of want to save them for next year as well. Like I might buy some more. I'm wondering about these arrows. So I kind of want to try these for the weekend because it's not quite Valentine's Day yet. And as I've described probably in the last couple of videos, it's not a huge thing, but it is just the time of year. It's a little off, but that's fine. I have not gotten the call about my glasses. I expect to this week. So it's been 2 weeks as of tomorrow, and it'll probably be the 3rd week here. So sometime, probably next Friday, is when I expect to get them. Let's put this here at the top. And some hearts around like that and like that. I love how this yellow kind of ties in here, and this is kind of orangey. So yeah, the glasses I will leave just like available here. I'll put it in the back of my notebook. Where can I put this? Here? Yeah. Not too tipped. There. How about that? What else can I do? Sorry, there's something in my eye. So we have like, oh no, we don't. I was going to say we had a full week, but we have an early dismissal here. We do have a pickup here. And I think it's our Ridwell pickup. And so this one's on there. Just want to make sure of that. Don't have to fill up the car. Don't have to... Sorry, I just saw these. Our lawn mowing starts in March. So usually it's somewhere around in there. But it is coming up. I'm looking at my icons. I haven't looked at my icons for a while. And I kind of like that. And then I kind of missed them too. So, put that up a little higher. Not doing my medication right now. So yeah, we're going to go back to icons. I filled up my gas tank, so I don't need that one. Sorry, I'm looking at these, so I don't need that one. There's no trips. You know what I could do though? Because I missed them last week, I would like to... Gray? Not, do I want red? Sure. Pink. I want to put the carpool right here just to remember it. Walking, we're not quite having a plan for that. After this week though, for here, because I'm getting these out. No, I don't think I'll get ahead. And as I say that, I'm going to get ahead. I'm going to put a pink cup there because that is Valentine's Day. And let's see. So yeah, 2 weeks ahead. What else? What other stickers do I have here? What's fun? Do I want a post sticker? I mean, I could, but I don't think I will. I think I'm going to do this here because that's kind of orangey. Straighten that up just a little tap. It's still crooked. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Moving on. And then this one's kind of orangey too. These microphone stickers. Whoop. Oh, so I'm doing it here now. Flip over. Gotta put all my stickers down. Here we go. There we go. I do like having more room here. We're still doing okay. I have to look at this last week. Yeah, see, this is a much more typical, I'm not going to say normal, typical week, as opposed to, when was that? See, I was not using the space here, and then the moment I made it shorter, where was that? Oh, it's for a future thing. I think the 20th. Yeah, here it was. It is. Yeah, all this stuff I had to readjust. So back to this week here. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, and then it's to yearly thing. We got recycling on there. I am still loving these for my every other recycling and yard waste. They're nice and big. I want my glasses because I am really feeling how many times I'm really needing them. Yeah, like I was getting by, but now I just kind of can really feel that, like, I need them. Okay. We're going to pick a card here in a moment. Oh, I didn't put any rainbows on. Let's see. Should I put Love is Love this week? Yeah, this is kind of like the leading up to, actually, I want to put it here. Yeah, that's straight. Okay. It's straight, right? Sorry, I found that funny. It is horizontal. What could we put here? The little NBs? Here. We'll put one little one there. Yeah. Yeah, because I want to save some of these for Pride. There is a Pride one I want to put on the day and then use these on that weekend. I think I might have missed a trans day. That's okay. It's year long. It's not about the particular days. It's about celebrating all year long. And I didn't even get into these. Let's see. So these here. Yeah, see, I might have enough for next year if I switch to something else next week. One more. I feel like it needs to be something up here. Ooh, there. Now that feels better. That feels good. Okay, card. We picked Student of Needles, which I was learning new things. So last week, seek new and fresh knowledge, which I was going really deep in my financials, but I thought it would be more for the videos and things that I was watching. So, you know, you can get knowledge from anywhere. Okay, so my ritual is to put the card in the middle and then to kind of like mix it up from there. This is how I do things. Is there a rhyme or a reason? No. It's just what feels good in my hands. I think that's pretty important for like this one's sticking out. Why is that? Oh, okay. High Priestess. A little unexpected. Okay. I think I want to write it at the top so then I can know how many. And this is kind of crunchy down here. Crunchy as in not much space. How about this? The high so next to the heart, and then above that, trust in your divine feminine. Oh, dyslexia. It gets caught up there. Feminine wisdom. Your intuition knows the truth. There. I like that. So here's the card. Really beautiful. Okay. And that kind of, I think having that in terms of when I'm building out my website and stuff like that, it feels even deeper than just acquiring new skills. It's like, no, go really deep. Trust that wisdom that you have. So I'm here for that. Okay. Where did, I'm going to put in hours. So that's, whoop, it's coming up a little bit. Here to here. Oh, sorry, little NB. Okay. Get the school hours on. There's a lot of open space here, which I'm liking. Also have meetings here, here, here. Oh, my therapy isn't on there. That's what I'm missing. I'm like, something seems to be missing. Let's put the orangey. I'm kind of leaning orangey for this spread here. Let's see. Sorry, tilt. Although that's kind of super orangey, isn't it? 2 p.m. And boy, my therapist and I have been clicking on a lot of levels. My goodness. It's like, when you could be almost friends, but you can't ever really because they know too many personal things about you. I don't know. I've had a therapist try to become a friend before, and it's not good. It's not good. It was someone who was more of in a coaching role. So she wasn't like a licensed therapist. I mean, she was. It was weird. It was weird. It was not great. But yeah, like my therapist I've had for a couple years, she and I clicked really well, but you can't be friends with them afterwards. It's really hard. Coaching is different. Coaching, you can be friends, but because this one, she is a licensed therapist, but it was more of a coaching role. Yeah, it just didn't work. Can't do that. Anyway, what else? I'm looking at this spread and it's just gorgeous to me. It's like, see how this was like pale and there was a little bit of brightness over here, but this feels so good. And maybe on the screen it looks more orange and it looks way off to you. I'm kind of looking at my screen and I kind of see that, but in real life, it's kind of like, for me, I've seen this where someone wears kind of a light pink, almost blush shirt with some like pants this color, and it's really gorgeous. And then like wears some gold jewelry. Yeah. Okay, so the sidebar here, we're gonna put some more orangey ones. I keep putting this lid back on. I don't know why. Okay. Put some dots down so I know what I'm up to. And I think that'll be about it since... Oh, I have to rewrite my goals for the week. That's what it is. And I don't think anything else has really come up since talking. I think it feels pretty good. Oh, my husband and I have been catching up on movies. We were watching shows for a little while and some other podcasty things. And then we watched Glass Onion. I like the original better. It just had more of the vibe, of being all in a house, and it's kind of feels more mysterious. It's kind of hard to do that in Greece. But it was good. It was really good. And I love all the people in it, but it just didn't quite hit. And there's some people in there I don't like, so it was kind of, But that's what happens with those big ensemble casts. You really love some of them and you don't like some others, and so you just kind of go with it. We also watched Love and Thunder, which I was hoping would be a little better. We loved Ragnarok. Loved it. I've been a long fan of Taika Waititi, and back, I think it was The Eagle and the Shark or something, Boy, and Wilder People, all those, I've loved a lot of what he's done, and he did so well with Ragnarok. But yeah, I feel like this one, the pandemic shrunk the bigness of, because Ragnarok felt so big, like it had the big arena and the big city and all these things were big, but this one, everything felt like really small, and so it was kind of hard to get into as much. And we hope to watch Wakanda Forever tonight or tomorrow night. So, yay. What do I want to do this week? So definitely the videos. I can transfer over in the website. And then offers, which I already have in mind, but there's a system I want to set up for those. What else? I could put music, but I want to do another That's right. I want to do another week of blood pressure. So sleep has been better overall. So the reason that I keep getting all yays on this is that the past couple years before I started getting my infusions, I was not sleeping through the night very much at all. There'd be nights where I was up a lot, and so it may be something that I can kind of start taking off of here. And I might consider that. We'll see. And then my blood pressure. And how about this? Let's put music down here. Oh my gosh. What a thought. And I am going to do orange down here. You wouldn't think orange for Valentine's Day, but yeah. Like I can go this way and it looks nice. Let's see. Because that's similar, but here it was kind of wonky. Let's see. Let's go backwards. There. Okay. And my time's just about up here. So let's get these down and I'll let you go. Yeah, this is more pinky. Oh, I was hoping. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that. So it feels really good. Water, definitely keeping up on the water, and blood pressure again. And then send to doc, which may not be till next week, but at least that's on my radar. Flow into here. The following week, I think I'll have it back up to here because it'll be a little different. So, music. MTG has new set. So I might do some drafting. I'll try a little bit more for the Comet. And then videos. So right now, I just want to let you know, I'll probably rewrite these. Sometimes I do. Last week I didn't. My handwriting is annoying me right now because it's not an angle here. But I just want to get these down real quick. I may or may not. Who knows? Oh, I got my reset done. Okay, so just my plan with me. Sometimes I put it on, sometimes not. So... email. I don't. Oh. Yes, there is an important email. We are not doing that this week at all. Definitely bringing that forward. So like some of these things I can't do anything about. So I want to do gift card at, I'm just going to put laser. I want to see if I can use up a gift card is what's going on there. And then I have a feeling my mixer is going to go to the following week. And then, sorry, my computer went to sleep here. So I'm trying to wrap this up. Is it just more maintaining? I don't think we can do some of the bigger projects right now. I don't think I want to get into painting yet. There were some paint touch-ups. Okay. So let's put dots on these. For personal, as I mentioned, I'm kind of covering that in my other planner. But I was looking here and thinking planner routines, and I did put music candle, which might be more down here. So I was looking back in my annual goals to kind of see how things were doing. And like these things are coming up. The garage, shed, and donations will be in the spring. So I can't quite get to those yet. Okay, more dots. More dots. Flow. And I really did like how the reset turned out, as in my monthly goals. And let me look at those just really quick, because I should be looking at them each time. Oh, I missed the therapy. Boop. And because those felt so good, here we go. Some music outing. See, my short-term memory, or my memory overall. Let's see. I got this one done. I'm just looking at things here. Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to make sure this is still recording. Therapy, I did one. Group I have not done, but I want to put a reset here, because that was a lot of work last week. This last week. Ooh, well, that is down there now. And I haven't done these. Okay. So I just wanted to touch base and then see, yeah, if there is a drawer. I was going to do a drawer for 10 minutes better, and I did not have it in me. Where's my gray marker? Here it is. Okay, so I think that's it. I've kept you long enough. I have my everything set, and I'll fill this in as time goes. Yeah, I just have therapy and a chiropractic, some work appointments. Feels good. Feels good. I love how this turned out. I hope everyone has a great week, and I hope maybe you can find a new to you candle, as in maybe one you have laying around your house you have not lit in a while, and so you have a new scent for the new month. Please take care of yourselves, and I will see you next week. Bye.